Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to work on our data table and we're going to make it more, we're going to style it to look a lot better. In our last video, we made an HTML file and we pretty much created the structure of our data table. If you can remember from the last video we made, we did it for state, population, and the capital, and we're doing Texas, Nevada, and Kansas. As you can see, this is not much of a table. It doesn't look like much of a table, but once again, the HTML is simply for structuring, setting up the structure for our data table. Now, in this video, we're going to use some CSS, and we're going to customize it and make it look more like a table. First things first, you're going to want to hit File, and you're going to want to create a new file. If you have Windows, you can hit Control N. I already created mine, but I'm going to show you guys how to do yours. You're going to hit Save As, and you're going to go to the project folder that we created last video. Now you're going to go to HTML, and as you can see, I created a folder that says data table. I forgot to do that in the last video. So if you don't have that folder for data table, create that real quick and then transfer your HTML file that you created into that data table. So once again, all you got to do is left click it, hover it over the folder, and it will go into that folder. Now that you're in that folder, what you're going to do, you're going to hit data table 2. You're going to type in data table 2 and you're going to type .css. It's the same thing with like HTML. You want to put .css at the end of the file name. If you don't do that, it's not going to work. And another reason why it's just good to know, it's good to label your files so you don't get them confused. And then once you do that, you're going to hit save. Now, what we need to do, first things first, we must link our CSS to our HTML. If you don't link it to your HTML, it's not going to work. It doesn't matter what you type in, it won't work. So you're going to put under the title data table, you're going to hit the less than angle bracket. You're going to type in link, and then you're going to hit the tab key. You're going to delete this extra angle bracket right here. Get rid of that red. And then right here, it tells you this is the setup for the link. So in between these quotation marks right here, you're going to type in, type in a capital D, and it'll pull up the data table.css. You're going to left click that, and then you're going to hit File and then Save. So now our table is linked up, or now our CSS file is linked up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to now start adding some customization to our table. First things first, with CSS, you have to link everything. That's the best way I can explain. You have to link what you're trying to do from your HTML to your CSS. So we're going to be messing with the table. We're going to be messing with the table heading and the table data. So as you can see, we have that all right here. So what we're going to do, we have to link that to CSS. So we have to type in table, comma, table heading, comma, table data. And then you have to use this bracket. Enter. And as you can see, we have the opening bracket and the closing bracket. Everything that's in this bracket will deal with the table heading, and the table data. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a border. We want to create a border for our table. So you're going to type in border. You're going to make a colon. If you don't know how to make a colon, what you want to do is put Shift, and you want to hit the colon sign. If you don't hit Shift, you're just going to get a semicolon, and that's not going to link the two. Pretty much the colon is pretty much letting you, when you hit colon, you're linking the value of what you type to the key, which is the border. It's almost like I compare it always to like in Python, like it's almost like dictionary pairs. Like when you write when you create a dictionary, you have the like key value pairs. You have the pair, or you have the key, and then you have the value that links to the key, or like the variable that links to the value that you input. So we're gonna make this border 1 pixel solid, and then you put semicolon. Pretty much the semicolon is telling the computer we're closing right there. We're not adding anything else to this line right here. Once you do that, you're going to hit File, you're going to hit Save. Now, this next part's important because I used to make the same mistake. I would hit the lightning bolt when I'm in CSS, and it says Live Preview error, and it's like you can't see the HTML in the browser. So you got to make sure you go back to data table 2, get back into that HTML file, and then you're going to hit the lightning bolt. And as you can see, we have our table now. Now it looks more like a table, looks more structured, and it looks a lot cleaner. So I hope this helps you guys out. If you have any comments, any questions, feel free to reach out. This is just a basic table. You can do a lot more with this table. You can change the color of the table, all these different things. So I'm just teaching you the very basic. I might make a video next talking about doing more customization, like the coloring. If I do, I'll just put part 3. So thank you for watching.